What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're talking sports with MG Nas, and today we have another NBA topic. But before we get into today's video, make sure you guys hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. I post NBA, NFL, UFC, and skits on the channel. So if you enjoy all of those types of videos, make sure to drop a subscribe on the channel. And make sure you tell all your favorite sports fans about the channel so we can grow the community. I'm trying to get this channel to 200 subscribers before the NFL draft, which is April 27th or April 28th, I believe. One of those days, I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers before the NFL draft. We're at 193 at the time of this recording, so I'd appreciate if you guys can help me get to 200 subscribers. Now, before we get into today's video, also I want to say comment down below your thoughts and opinions, because I think you guys will have a lot of opinions on today's video. So use the comment section because I do read every single comment. Also, make sure you guys have the notifications on so you don't miss any video. You'll get notified every time I post if you use the post notifications, so I advise you to use that. Now, let's get right into today's video. So, we got two guards again on another NBA topic, and this topic has been going on for months now, and I have a really strong opinion on this, so I want to get your guys' opinion on this as well, because I really have a strong opinion on this topic. We have Kyrie Irving versus Damian Lillard. Now, both of these guys are two of the top five, two of the top three point guards in the NBA, you can say, but they've been getting talked about a lot, especially after the big bubble performance that Damian Lillard had, winning the bubble MVP, all that good stuff like that. And then, Kyrie Irving not being in the bubble, that made this debate even closer than what it was in years past. Years past, some Blazers fans might talk about it, but it was never serious. So today we're going to do Kyrie Irving versus Damian Lillard. Who do I think is better? But before I tell you who I think or who I would choose as a better player, I'm going to give you a breakdown on both players. So let's start with Kyrie Irving. This season, he's averaging 28 points per game at the time of this recording, 4.9 rebounds, 6.2 assists. He's 39.2 from the three-point line, and he's 51.4% from the field goal. So, as far as his efficiency, his points, rebounds, assists, he's averaging about 28 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, or almost 40% from the three and about 50% from the field. So when you look at Kyrie Irving's season this year, he's having a pretty great season. Not to mention he's playing with a ball-dominant guard in James Harden, obviously playing the couple games with KD, and he's still putting up 28 a night. It's pretty impressive. With Damian Lillard, he's averaging 29 points per game on 4.3 rebounds, 7.7 assists. He is 38% from the three and 49.8% from the field. So if you round that up, he's averaging almost 30 a game on 4 rebounds, almost 8 assists, on almost 40% shooting from the three and almost 50% shooting from the field. So both of them are having similar seasons when you look at the stats. I think the biggest difference right here might be the assists, where Dame averages 7.5 or 7.7 to be exact, where Kyrie averages 6.2. Field goal percentage and three-point percentage is not that far from each other. So we look at both of them this season, both of them are having a pretty good season. Well, when you look at the more skilled player, I think this is obvious. I think this is obviously Kyrie Irving. When you look what Kyrie Irving can do as far as getting to the basket, finishing at the basket, his ball handling, his shooting ability. He can shoot inside from the mid-range and outside. He can do a lot of moves that can catch you off guard. I feel like every year there's a new dribble move with Kyrie Irving. You get wowed, you get shocked by a new dribble move that Kyrie Irving does. He always adds to his game, and he already has a lot of skill added to his game. To where Damian Lillard has a ton of skill, and I'm not denying that he has skill, but Damian Lillard is not as skilled as Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie Irving is far more the most skilled player, most skilled guard, at least in the NBA right now, when you look at his complete skill set. When you look at clutchness, though, I guess you can say Damian Lillard off of recency bias, because he had the Paul George shot. He's made a couple of clutch shots, in the regular season. And then he had a lot of clutch moments in the NBA bubble, getting Portland to that last and final 8th spot. But we're forgetting just 4 or 5 years ago, Kyrie Irving hit the clutch shot in the NBA Finals. But people say, oh, it's nowhere close when it comes to Dame and Kyrie in the clutch department, when really Kyrie Irving has hit one of the clutchest shots in NBA history coming back down from 3-1, but people just don't seem to talk about that. But Damian Lillard, I guess you could say he's a more clutch player because he has done it on more occasions and more recently, and a lot of people might have that recency bias, so I'll just give it to Damian Lillard based off of what we have seen based off what we have seen recently. So now we're going to move to the leadership because I think a lot of people want to talk about this or wanted to hear my opinion on this. The leadership, I believe, is going to go to Damian Lillard only because the Portland Trailblazers have been in bad situations and Damian Lillard has led that team and has picked up the team and has given the team hope whenever it needed to. And Damian Lillard has a very great personality in the locker room. Now, I'm not saying Kyrie Irving is a bad person. When you look at off-the-court things Kyrie Irving does for his community and other things like that, Kyrie Irving is a great person off the court. But as far as leading men inside the locker room, I think Damian Lillard is just better in sport when you look at the leadership part. Now, as far as who I think the better player is, I think it is Kyrie Irving nonetheless. I think he has that championship DNA. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, well, Kyrie had LeBron. But even if Damian Lillard had LeBron, you guys cannot deny that Kyrie has some great moments in the finals. And he has that championship DNA. He has the by far skill. And the stats are like right here. Both of them are averaging almost the same amount of points, rebounds, and assists a game. These guys are close when it comes to statistically. These guys are, when it comes to skill, I think it's Kyrie Irving. Leadership is Damian Lillard. But that championship DNA, man, you can't take that out of a player once they win that championship. Also, like I said, I think Kyrie is the more skilled player. And honestly, I'm going to give my strong opinion because, like I said, I have another strong opinion on this. I only think, and this is not knocking Damian Lillard, I only think the reason why people are starting to debate this is because of Damian Lillard's clutch shot against OKC and his performance last year in the bubble. Because before that, he hit that clutch shot over Paul George, no one had the audacity to debate whether Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard was the better player. So I just wanted to say that. I want to put a close to this debate. I hope you guys all agree. Or if you disagree, that's cool too. Make sure y'all leave your comments down below so that way I can read them. We can talk. We can have another debate in the comment section if you guys would like to have that because I read every comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new and tell everyone about the channel. Also, the Bin Podcast, a podcast with my two other friends where we might have debates like this or others. That link is down below. So if you want to see a longer version of a video, make sure you guys hit the link to subscribe to my podcast with my two other friends, two other co-hosts. Shout out to them too as well. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, notification bell so that way you don't miss any videos. And until next time, it's your boy MG Nice and I'm out. Peace.